on an all-new Dr. Phil. She's out of control. Only 15.
You have sold nude pics and videos of yourself.
And facing felony charges.
For distributing child pornography.
Gracie told me she wasn't doing that anymore.
We did some digging. Gracie is not telling the truth.
Why do you keep posting stuff like that? There are grown men that look at those pictures.
Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by. We'll count you down.
Today's going to be a changing day in your life.
5, 4.
I am not giving up on you. Rachel says she has absolutely no control over her 15-year-old daughter, Gracie, who refuses to go to school, spends hours locked in her room, flaunting her body on social media, 15, and is constantly in trouble with the law. Now, Gracie has broken into her school just so she could vandalize it, gotten into a bloody fight with another student, and was arrested for battery after kicking her stepfather in the face. She has now added 2 felony charges to her rap sheet. Take a look.
I've lost control of my 15-year-old daughter, Gracie.
How long ago was that? Fine. You're not my dad. You're not my dad. You're not my dad. Now, stop. Do not like that. Shut your now.
Gracie calls me bitch, slut, and a whore.
You're a disrespectful bitch. Get away from me.
Get away from me. She said she's trying to piss me off more.
Get away from me, bro.
Gracie is volatile,
You're a freaking liar.
very loud, confrontational.
She makes me want to beat my head on the table. Do it.
Gracie makes our home life a living hell. Gracie is all-consuming. I have nothing left for anybody else.
So get out of my room. No.
Gracie is the boss, and it should not be that way.
It's against my rules in this house.
I don't care.
I know you don't,
You
sweetie.
tell yourself
I know, baby.
that you are dad.
Baby, I know. It's okay.
I'm not your baby either.
Everyone's day depends upon Gracie's attitude and how she wakes up. I don't know what you want from me, Grace.
Leave me alone because y'all woke me up.
Gracie had a huge social media presence. She had 15,000 followers. At one point, Gracie had 4 separate Instagram accounts, and I didn't know about any of them.
We do this all the time. I'm not hiding anything. I have one Instagram. That's all.
Gracie was posting nude photos and graphic videos of herself on social media. I had no idea about it. Gracie was sending the nude photos and the videos to a 24-year-old man that approached her and said that she could make quite a bit of money. Gracie had made $1,800. Gracie's dad called the police because he found some of the photos on her phone. The videos were of Gracie performing sexual acts with a man. I was absolutely shocked. Gracie was charged with distributing child pornography because she willingly sent the sexual images to an adult male. And we have a court date to attend now. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like she's destroying her life.
Okay, so Mom, how did this happen? How did you get in the situation you're in right now, in your opinion?
Gracie's been in and out of counseling and out of trouble with the police officer for as long as I can remember. Right. I'm here right now because I can't do it by myself anymore.
Okay, but how did it get this way?
Honestly, I'm probably partially to blame for that. The way that I've handled it over the years may not have been the best. I think that within the last year, I've done 10 times better. And now that I'm following through and trying to get her to be act the way a 15-year-old should, she's rebelling against that partially also. Okay,
well, first off, I have to pick on your words a little bit here. You said I'm partially to blame for that. Have you done this intentionally?
No.
Okay, that's where I'm picking on your words. There's a difference between blame and responsibility. Blame implies intent. If you didn't do it intentionally, but yet you're involved, then you're responsible for it. There's a difference between blame and responsibility.
I'm
Okay.
partially responsible.
Okay,
That
so I
would-
think you're being hard on yourself in that regard, because I don't think you have any bad intent here. Can we agree on that?
Absolutely,
So I'm
yes.
actually arguing for you here.
Thank you.
Okay, but no, that's right. I don't think you want anything but this child to be happy. You want the child to be happy, right?
Absolutely. It's my job to make her a functioning part of society, and right now she's not going to be.
Well, let's talk about what we're talking about with her actions and your reactions, okay? Because I think this is where this responsibility comes into play here. Gracie, on the action side, she called her mom a bitch. You punched her in the face 3 times.
I did. I didn't even realize what I was doing until my son was in the background, screaming at me to stop.
She calls you a name, and you're on her and you punch her in the face 3 times. This is your child. The most powerful role model in any child's life is the same-sexed parent. You model for this child emotion, problem solving, intellect, conduct. She calls you a name and you physically attack her.
I can't excuse it.
Of course
We've
not.
been doing this for so long.
She has sex with an 18-year-old. You tell her that she chooses to be a slut and you don't want the guy's life ruined.
That is in reference to the fact that most of these guys don't know how old she is. Gracie doesn't look like she's 15. And if she is lying to them, telling them that she's 16 or 17 years old and they're 18 or 19, I don't think their life should be ruined if she's making that choice to be promiscuous, to sneak out of my home and meet these guys, and I have no idea. Now, if they're older than that, if they know how old she is, they absolutely need to be held responsible. Absolutely. They know better. But a 17 or 18-year-old,
But you understand there are 1,000 other responses you could make to that don't have anything to do with his age, her age. But you said you choose to be a slut, I'm not going to ruin the guy's life. Okay, Gracie, she claims that a man convinced her to sell nude pictures and photos, and you say, well, I didn't know about the man. I thought you were just being a hoe.
I didn't find out about the man until we were in probation office. Gracie didn't tell me anything about him. And I was devastated when I found out. I was bawling in the probation office when I found out about this man. Because Gracie may continue to make bad decisions and send pictures out to people that she thinks she cares about, but I don't think it would have been taken to the extent that it was at all if she had not been approached by him to make money off of it.
You thought she was just being a hoe.
Gracie likes to have attention. Gracie is very proud of her booty, and she'll tell you that. I think that, like you said, there's a reason behind it all. Her dad's not present in her life. I think she's searching for that male acceptance in her life, and I think that she's going about it the wrong way of course. She's looking to these men to give her the acceptance that her own dad won't give her.
You described her as a hoe.
I have called her a hoe. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago.
So she was younger.
Yeah.
She bought a $15 burner phone because you took her phone away.
The police confiscated the second.
Because it had, the police got it because it has evidence on
Yes.
it. So she buys a phone from a girl, and you say, well, you didn't want her to have the phone, but you say, I can't take it away because she's bigger and stronger. Which
Dr.
means
Phil, I
you've
cannot
surrendered.
take it to the next level anymore. If I don't surrender, it's me and her on the ground rolling around fighting in front of my other children. It's us. We've never come to blows. I have hit her in the face once. She's never hurt me, though. But I am fearful that's the next level.
But have
That's
you
the next
lost
step.
your compass?
Absolutely. With her, yes. I'm broken.
So you've given up.
I'm the only one here. I'm the only one that stood beside her for the last 5 years. I'm the only one that hasn't given up.
And later,
No, that's
My
not
father
true.
told me there was a lot of other
Well, my
pictures of other
father's
girls
not
on
in
your
my life,
phone.
so my father can kiss my ass because he don't know nothing about me.
how many people in the audience have a daughter? Raise your hand. How many have called her a hoe? This seems to be atypical.
I don't know what normal is anymore.
That's why we just took a straw poll.
Yeah, I know it's not okay
We have
for
a
me to
room
call
full
her
of people.
names.
75 people just raised their hand out of 250 people, and 0 have called their daughter a hoe, or at least 0 admit to it.
I would no.
And I'm guessing that's probably accurate. I've been doing this a long time, and there's a very small percentage of mothers call 12, 13-year-old daughters a hoe. You're getting down at a very base level of functioning here, and you're saying, Dr. Phil, I'm not going to roll on the floor and fight with her, but I'm saying, how did it deteriorate to such a base level of raw emotion?
Gracie's all-consuming. I have nothing left at the end of the day for my other children. She's so constant, and it's those videos that you saw, that's how it is in my home every day. That was nothing. That was mild.
I get it.
She's broke me. I'm broken.
So you've given up.
I'm the only one here. I'm the only one that stood beside her for the last 5 years and gone to visit her in jail and gone to visit her in inpatient therapy. I'm the only one that hasn't given up. But I can't do it by myself anymore. I don't know what to do. She needs more help than I can give her. And as her mother,
You know that she's written into me as well. Did you know that?
Yes.
And
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. I'm a very private person. I don't want all of you to know my business. But I would do anything, doctor, anything to get her the help that she needs.
Here's what she said. Quote, our family has just been going downhill for years. 15, going downhill for years. So she's talking about back to a very young age. She says, nothing we have done has worked. She says, I'm 15 years old. I was 8 when I was sent to my first hospital for mental health. I was sent to long-term treatment at 14. Everything was good for a few months, all of us pretending everything was okay, and pretending we're happy was fake. My only happy place is on my phone and with my boys. Recently, I've gotten in trouble from the law for sending provoking pictures out for money. I made $1,800. I had 11,000 followers on Instagram, and that was my whole life until my mom shut it down. I talk to older guys as in 18 years old, which I know is not right. But at the time I'm talking to them, I don't care. I want to get out of this pattern, talking to boys, smoking, drinking, fighting. I know the family has given up on me. We need help making our family normal again, Dr. Phil. That's a 15-year-old saying, I know I'm heading down the wrong road. I know I'm self-destructing here. I don't know what to do.
I hope she's sincere this time. I think she is.
She did write it down. I mean,
That's why I'm here. That's why I agreed to it.
She wrote into an abyss. I mean, she has no idea that's ever going to be read.
Right.
She has no idea if I'm ever going to see it. You got to give her credit for that.
I do. I believe that she's had enough also. I think she's finally she's tired of living the way that we live also. I think she's sincere this time.
She's being homeschooled, right?
She's enrolled in online schooling, but she's not signed into her classes in 4 weeks.
Yeah, her report card from the online classes as of April 3rd of this year. Algebra F, Biology F, English F, Physical Ed F, Speech F, World History F.
Yeah.
This is not a dumb girl.
Oh, she's the smartest kid I have, I promise.
So, I mean, there's not much working here. Rachel says her 15-year-old daughter has shoved her, cursed at her, and fights with her every single day. Well, we're going to meet Gracie and find out what she has to say about all of this after the break.
I'm not a quiet person.
Your mouth.
I call my mom a bitch and I call her a whore. Me and my mom put holes in the wall. My mom punched me in the face when I was 14 because I called her a bitch. My mom provokes me.
Yes, shut your mouth!
And later,
She can be mean to me, Dr. Phil, but you can't. She told me if you were mean to me, she was going to get up and walk off stage.
yeah, you're not listening.
There's no hope for us.
Then why did you come on the show?
You're fake.
Gracie is rude and overbearing every single day. Our home life is constant chaos. If Gracie's throwing a fit, my son will go to his room. My little girl will go to her room. We will go hide in my room. But that doesn't last because Gracie has to have the last word.
Don't touch me!
And she'll pound on the door for hours. I have nothing left for anybody else at this point.
You keep your mouth shut!
I am her mother, but she doesn't respect me. Gracie is a bully.
No!
Rachel says she got so fed up that she's punched her daughter in the face 3 times after Gracie called her a bitch. Now, Gracie says she and her mother call each other names on a regular basis, but she has never put her hands on her mother. Take a look.
My relationship with my mom is out of control. Every day we argue, yell at each other.
No! Stop! Why are you doing this? I don't care about the police. They can kiss my butt.
Me and my mom argue about anything, the biggest stuff, the smallest stuff. I'm not a quiet person.
Watch your mouth. No! You still are! Get out of here. How do you sound?
I call my mom a bitch and I call her a whore. I tell her all the time. My mom punched me in the face when I was 14 because I called her a bitch, and my mom provokes me. She just does stuff to make me more angry.
Get away from me! Don't. Stop antagonizing me!
Me and my mom put holes in the wall. About a year ago, I went to live with my grandpa in Oregon. While I was there, I got into a lot of fights. I got in a fight with my stepdad 2 years ago. He was cussing at me and I kicked him in his face because he had a paddle to my neck. I called the cops and they said that I assaulted him. So I went to jail. I have charges against me right now for distributing child pornography. I sold my nudes for money. I shot them in my bedroom. I didn't ever posted them. I sent them to one single person. He sold them. He knew I was 14 at the time. He was like 21 or 22. I haven't met him. He kept telling me that they needed to be naked photos. I was like, okay, if I'm making money, then I'll do it. I am worried about it because I never thought anybody would find out. I'm not taking nude photos of myself anymore. I wrote to Dr. Phil because I want our family to be happy again. I feel like an adult. I know I've been through a lot for a girl my age.
Yes! Shut your mouth!
Hi, Gracie, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
This is appears to be a highly volatile, combative situation. Why do you think that is?
It's mainly me, definitely. When I get mad, like if one little thing makes me mad, I want to keep on going. I want to keep it, like make it more than it really is.
Why is that?
I really don't know. Sometimes I like arguing.
Okay, well, how's that working for you?
Bad.
Where are you? You have an F average in school.
Mm-hmm.
You're 15 now, so you'll be 18 soon, which means you'll be an adult. And at that point, you have to make your own way. You have to pay your own rent, pay your own car payments, buy your own clothes and food. And so unless you're looking for an exciting career in the fast food industry, you're not going to have much. You're not going to have many options in front of you. Is that what you want?
No.
Because it's not going to change her life. It's going to change yours.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I mean, you wake up at 2 in the afternoon, right?
No, that's not true.
That is
I used
accurate.
to. No, it's not.
Do you stay up
I
late?
admit I used to. Like, I used to wake up at like 2, 3, whenever I wanted. But lately I've been getting up at like 11, which is still bad. I know.
Well, call me a liar for 2 hours? I mean, come on.
No, it is. I think.
Grace's very precise.
I don't know what's funny. I don't know why they're laughing, but.
Because that's a distinction without a difference.
Oh my God, bro. I cannot. Okay.
That's a distinction without a difference. You're staying
No, but
up.
11 and 2 o'clock is 2 different things. So, and I stand 10 toes on that. So.
Okay, and you stay up late playing video games?
No,
on the phone, going
not
out? What do you
always.
do?
I stay up late.
What do you do?
Sometimes I play video games with my brother, and then other times I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Do you have a phone?
No.
Not now?
I do. Yeah, I do. I'm not.
You say that you have sold nude pics and videos and made like $1,800.
Yeah.
And according to your mother, you broke in and vandalized the school.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it was fun, I guess. And being honest, that's what they kept telling me to do, be honest. So.
Well, of course, I want you to be honest.
It was fun. And me and my friend was like, "Ooh, let's go do it."
Do you think it's fun for me to pay the restitution still?
No.
That I'm
and
still paying?
I feel bad about that.
Well, you gave a statement to the police about that on February 11th, 2015. You said, we went to the library, pulled out papers, threw them everywhere. We went into the art room, and
How do you even get this?
with a friend, you started pouring glue everywhere. I started to pour glue everywhere, and a friend found a paper and started throwing it everywhere. I did too. I found paint, and the friend said, let's pour it everywhere. So I did. We just started to throw everything everywhere.
Yeah.
So you just trashed the place.
Yeah.
She says you've kicked your stepfather in the face.
Yeah, I did kick my. I mean, I love him, but yeah, I did kick him in the face.
She says that you sold nude pictures and video of other girls.
No, that's
Your
not
father
true.
told me there was a lot of other pictures
Well, my
of other
father's
girls
not
on
in
your
my life,
phone.
so my father can kiss my ass because he don't know me.
Have you attacked your younger brother?
How long ago was that? Like 4 years? We both did it.
Did you stab him with a pencil 12 times?
He stabbed me first, but yeah. I mean, I regret it because I love my brother. Like that's my brother.
You're so disrespectful. I can't do this anymore. Do you realize what you're doing to our family?
I know it's wrong.
Closed captioning provided by Rachel says her 15-year-old daughter would spend hours locked in her bedroom posting provocative pictures of herself on social media. You said you thought she was giving these pictures, she's just sending these pictures to her boyfriend.
I didn't know anything about it. Gracie told me she wasn't doing that anymore. I told you, Mom, I wouldn't do that anymore. And
But
I
at
want to
one
believe
point,
her.
you thought she was just giving these pictures to her boyfriend. And you said, I didn't think it was that big a deal because I did that when I was growing up.
They take everything, don't they? I met her father when I was 14, and I'm not going to say that we didn't do stuff like that. The difference was social media back then. You know, and I had, at her age, I did send a couple photos to her father. We ended up getting married. And I didn't know she was sending any photos at all, though.
Okay, and when you knew, you said, I didn't think it was that big a deal because I did something similar when I was growing up.
You never told me that, but
It is a big deal.
Did you tell the camera that?
She can be mean to me, Dr. Phil, but you can't. That's where that comes from.
I'm sorry?
Anybody,
I think-
she can be mean to me, but no one else can. She told me if you were mean to me, she was going to get up and walk off stage.
Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah.
not being mean to
No.
you.
I
I'm
I never
asking
said I
you a
didn't. No one
question.
said you were being mean.
So, did you kind of gloss over that?
You took my phone, didn't you?
She's not had a phone for a long time because that's her punishment. That's the only thing she cares about is having a phone. And so when I found out before that she was doing it...
I'm going to get an answer to my question.
Maybe I did gloss over it. Maybe I did, yes.
I'm trying to find out if there are boundaries, if there are markers, if there's anywhere here that the two of you can come to an agreement and say, you know what, we need to rethink this. I agree with you. I crossed the line here. I agree with you. I need to set some boundaries here.
She does have boundaries.
If
She
there are
does.
things here that we can actually agree
I hope
as a mother and daughter
If
about
there's not,
here.
there's no hope for us.
Oh, there's not.
There
Then why
has to
did you
be
come on the
stuff that we can agree
show?
on. I know
If
that
there's
they're
no
there,
hope for
Gracie.
us.
You're
We just
not
have to
listening.
see.
She said, if there are no boundaries, if we can't come to some agreement, then there's no hope because it's chaos.
I can't do this anymore.
For sure.
Did you hear what she said?
No.
She said, if we can't come to some boundaries and
get it.
guidelines, then we're going to have chaos.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but we do come to a thing where I say I know it's wrong. So I guess I don't understand what you mean, because if you mean like, I know it's wrong,
Why do you continue to do it?
continue to do what?
Whatever you
Which
know is
part?
wrong. All of it. Do you realize what you're doing to our family?
Yeah, that's probably why I wrote in. How do you sound? Because that's why I wrote in.
You're so disrespectful.
You get in a situation where she starts to direct you or require things of you, and that's where the fun stops and the conflict starts?
Yeah. Yeah, which I know is like, now that I sit back and think about it, it's wrong. But when I'm in a situation, I don't care about nothing. I don't care if I know you. I don't care if you're my mom, which sounds horrible because I don't, you know.
So who should make the decisions? I mean, if somebody's going to be in charge, should it be you?
No. No. I want to be in charge of myself.
I guess that's what I think when
You're a child.
I'm mad.
You want to be in charge of yourself?
Yeah, well, when I'm mad, that's like what I think. I don't care about you. When I'm mad, I guess I just think I don't have a dad, so don't try to act like my mom either. Just go be like my dad. That's that's my mindset.
Yeah. And are you happy with your life as it is right now?
I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I don't know. I got to think what to say carefully.
Well, think about that. We'll take a break, and I got a question for you. My question is Gracie hiding something from her mother? Is she really getting what she wants here? Because, one thing, a strategy I always have in working with teens is to appeal to their greed. Tell me what you want, and I will help you figure out a way to get it. Because I guarantee you what you're doing now is not working. We'll be right back. Closed captioning provided by...
My mom tries to restrict me being online. When she tells me to get offline, I either say like no, but if I'm mad, I'll say like leave me alone. The police took my iPhone away from me and they just bought another phone.
No, I'm not giving it to you.
My concern is that you will try to meet people online.
Oh, yes.
Like you did in Atlantic City.
Oh, yes.
Her father and I agree that she doesn't need to be on social media. This is where all of her problems have come from.
My dad shut down my Instagram account. I don't have 13,000 followers anymore. I'll just get them again. I don't care.
Well, Rachel says her 15-year-old daughter was forced to delete her social media accounts. Gracie says she still has one account that she's rarely used because her mother has access to it. However, we did some digging and we found out that Gracie is not telling the truth. You do have.
You are not the father.
Gracie's secret social media account, November
secret.
25th, 2017, born on December 9th, 1999. Hey, y'all, my name is Gracie. This is my new account.
Oh, I look like a hoe. Oh, my God.
She lied about her age. She said she was born in 99, making her 18.
No, you have to do that for Facebook, so I wasn't
understand.
lying. If they ask me, I'll tell them. So, how do you sound?
I don't understand. You need other people's acceptance?
What?
Why do you keep posting stuff like that? I don't
What's
understand.
wrong with it? I don't
What
see
is
nothing
wrong with it?
with that stuff.
You are 15. You are my baby, Gracie, no matter what. There are grown men that look at those pictures.
You just sat here a few minutes ago and you said, I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you how I feel about you. That's what I meant.
Well, you tell the truth in certain areas.
Yeah.
I didn't know you
I
had that
forget.
account.
Okay.
You've lied by omission.
Okay, yeah, she didn't know I had that account. But if you go on there and look at my friends, she's one of them. But she didn't know I had it.
We researched that you are not a friend on that account.
I don't care. Talking about you're not a friend on that account. Well, obviously I don't care.
What?
What?
Exactly. That's
Bro, I don't
exactly what
even
it is,
like
Dr.
this
Phil.
man, bro.
You said she was a friend on that account. She's not.
But my Facebook. Facebook and Instagram are two different accounts.
You are so rude.
No.
I don't understand why you have to post this kind of stuff. What acceptance do you need from other people that you're not getting?
None.
My question for you before we went to the break is, how do you think your life is working for you in terms of what you would like it to be?
I guess the only thing
How do
I would
they
change
compare?
about it is us arguing and my grades. Because with those grades, I can't be what I want to be. But that's
Why do we argue?
Well, those are two pretty big items. She's saying you're being very rude and telling me you don't like me and all that kind of stuff. But as long as we're having a civil conversation, that doesn't bother me. You're entitled to your opinion. You can like me or not like me, but we're having a civil conversation, which means we're communicating in a constructive way.
See, but usually I don't do that.
I know, but you're
But,
doing it now,
yeah.
which tells me you have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Can't you do that with me?
I don't know. I really don't know because when I get mad, I'm mad and I can't.
You lose control.
Yeah, it's not only with her, it's with everybody.
What she's telling you very candidly is, I get to a point in anger where I can't pump the brake. I don't worry about how it's going to impact other people or what trouble I might get in or create. hurt feelings, whatever. I get in a situation, the anger takes over, and I ride the wave, right? My question, I guess, is what are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Well, you know, actually that's not true because,
not.
and I'll tell you why. You're never weaker, you're never more a victim than when you're angry. Because you have to understand, anger is a reaction to being victimized.
When she tells me what to do, I feel less than her, which she's my mom, so I understand. But when I don't know, I'm not going to talk about that. But when I was raped, he made me feel less of a person. So when she tells me what to do, I feel less of a person. So, and I don't like that. So then I just make sure that she knows that she's not going to, you know what I mean? No, that's the truth.
What did you say to her after that happened?
After that happened, I am the only one that believed her. Everybody else said that she just said it to get the limelight off of her, and that she had tried to run away. The problem is that she contacted the same guy the following week, asking him to take her to Indianapolis when they tried to run away.
No, I didn't contact
no one
him.
believes
It was
her.
the friend with me, but all
Well,
right.
here's her quote. She said that you said after the rape is that you called her somebody's bitch.
That's
I didn't say.
months later.
Right
she was
after.
being ridiculous, and her best friend was over, and I said, "Maya, get your bitch under control." I did say that. She never told me that that guy called her a bitch.
But that
I never
was
would
okay.
have referenced
see?
it in that
But
at all.
I told her, I was like, okay, you didn't mean it like that. But she did it again
But
when
I don't.
we were on
When
vacation.
I say that, I don't mean. I would never do it on purpose to hurt you.
I forgave you for that. But one thing I didn't forgive you is he didn't have a court date. He didn't go to jail. Nothing happened. I don't understand that. But that's all right.
I have contacted our own lawyers to see
Well,
what
I'm
we
going to
can
tell
do.
you what I think about that when we come back.
Gracie lost her virginity at 13 years old. Gracie's only had 2 sexual partners.
I've had 5 or 6 sexual partners. My mom had no idea. My mom had 100% trust in me. If I wanted to meet a boy, I would meet them here, but I don't want to because I don't do that anymore. All the men that I had sex with knew I was underage.
If you're going to be slutty, if you lied to them about your age, I'm not going to have these guys get in trouble because you said yes, even no matter how old they are.
When I was 14, I had sex with a 24-year-old. I snuck out and met them in the middle of the night. He just wanted some so he was not worried. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, what are you saying to your mother?
I said she's bogus.
About?
She's talking about something about that she don't want the men to get in trouble. Them men, all of them knew how old I was.
And
all
I
of them.
clarified that, Gracie.
Oh, you did?
That if you lied to them about their age, then that's one thing. But if they know how old you are,
You said you
they
don't
need
want
to
the
be in
men to
trouble.
get in trouble?
I clarified that.
If I'm sneaking out of the house to see them, I'm obviously not overage. That should be the first thing in their mind.
I'm so tired of arguing with you. I don't want to do it anymore. Even now, there's things I don't know.
Okay.
When you're just going to tell me everything, all the truth,
Well,
because I'm the only
I-
person on your side, Gracie.
Okay.
I'm the only person that's tried for you. You have alienated every single other person in our family.
For sure.
You say for sure. Do you realize that that's the truth? No one else is on your side. No one else believes you but me.
What believes me about what?
Anything. All of it.
No, because you.
All of it.
What am
Even
I-
the rape. No one believes you were raped. They think you said that to get the limelight off you, except for me. I'm the only person on your side, and you continue to lie to me and alienate me. You think that's funny?
No, I don't think it's funny. If it was funny, I'd be laughing. And I don't think it's funny. I just think it's crazy. Like, it's just like, it's whatever. I'm used to it. This is normal.
What do you hear her saying? What do
I
you
hear
take
the
away
pain.
from all
I hear
this?
the pain underneath that. When she says she doesn't care that she's used to it, that's not the truth.
Is she going to laugh again?
Why do you respond to it with
not cute,
combativeness?
I cannot help her if I don't know the truth about everything. If you don't trust me enough to tell me the truth about things,
I don't
Gracie,
trust
how am I gonna help
nobody.
you?
It's not just you. It's just
I am your mother.
I don't trust nobody.
I'm so used to Gracie coming at me with full force with everything that she has that I've put my own wall up at this point. I have to guard myself and my family, my children,
from any
Start 'em from
mental
what?
damage she can do to us anymore.
Bruh, you're bogus. That's bogus.
I think I know what's going on here, and we're going to take a break, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to describe what I think's going on, and you can agree with it or disagree with it, but at least I want you to hear it, and then you can decide what you think about what I think. You wrote in and asked me a question, so I'm going to answer it.
Okay.
Okay? We'll be right back. Closed captioning provided by... I 100% believe that you have been raped. To me, there's not even a question in my mind about it. I've been doing this for 45 years, and I 100% believe that you have been raped. I think you've got some open wounds inside about this, and I think when you say, I don't care, and have this dismissive attitude, I think that's part of the get them before they get me. And I think you deserve to not be judged, but to be helped with all of that. This is the Assistant Director for Operations at the Center for Discovery. It's Nakomi Higgins. She's here today. And the Center for Discovery is a structured, therapeutic residential treatment center with a 20-year legacy of working with troubled and out-of-control teens that are dealing with issues that deserve to put themselves first for once in their lives. I can tell you that you have as much work to do as she does, because this is not a Gracie problem. This is a family problem.
That if it's me, I'll do whatever I have to.
I'm telling you, it's at least 50% you.
I just think, here we go again.
No. You've not dealt with me before, and you just sat here and listened to me tell your mother she has as much, if not more, work to do than you do. I'm here to help you, and I am offering you a chance to turn this around. What do you want?
I want help, obviously, but...
Well, I want you to go back. We're going to put you in the room back here. You can sit down and talk to her. You can look at everything, get your head around it, see what it all is, and then lean into it. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I want to thank my guests today. A special thanks to Nakomi Higgins and the Center for Discovery for their outstanding ability to help troubled teens and teen families. We'll see you next time.
This is Nakomi Higgins with Center for Discovery.
You're looking at 3 weeks, and you'll have a therapist. We're going to make sure that your mom gets the support. In the last 5 days, she'll come out, and you guys will spend time with one another.
What's the point of it? What does it do?
The goal is to give you an opportunity to take a break from your mom and from your family.
I've been away for 6 months, and that didn't help. So why would 3 weeks?
This is different. If you're saying, I need the help, then you're going into this environment, and instead of people dictating things, you're actually working with your therapist.
So would I go today or whatever?
Yeah.
What would your expectations be for me?
Family therapy. I know it's going to be hard, and I have a strong feeling you guys will want to be able to say things to one another that you can't because emotions get real high.
So it's up to you, Gracie, to utilize 3 weeks that you have and get what you need from it. Okay?
Oh, God.
I'm really not surprised she said yes. I'm absolutely grateful and happy about what Dr. Phil's offered us.